Now, dozens of families have been evicted from the Kingsville Estate at Oyarifa following a High Court order. A bailiff led a team of police officers and bulldozers to the community after the developer lost a case over the ownership of the land. Some residents say they had no idea the land was being litigated. JoyNews' PSA Nanaya Osafo was in the community and has come through with this report read to you by Fred Smith.
Thursday came with a bang in Kingsville Estates as residents woke to unexpected knocks on their doors. A bailiff, police officers and the bulldozer were on hand. It was time to move out.
The 3-bedroom homes are $95,000 to $120,000. Yes.
More than the $55,000.
$140,000.
There were 15 policemen, including court bailiffs, including people who were instructed by the family to help with the possession, who were here. There were about 50 people here to carry out this exercise, and they instructed and explained to us that they were lawfully asked to do it. So what could we do?
Nothing.
More than 50 families, in terms of mother, father, and children, kind of units. All these children all together were brought out, and their things were brought out.
Individuals and families in over 17 homes were moved out onto the streets. JoyNews gathers the eviction was part of a land repossession exercise ordered by the High Court. Residents say until a week ago, they had no idea of such a suit.
I've been here for 2 years and I haven't heard anything about court orders or anything, any case in the court until last week, Monday.
First thing that we did was to try to reach out to the developers. The developer has been evading us since last week, Monday, when we first reached out to them. All what we asked for was a sit down to find out what is going on, what is this about. These owners of the estate or the developer, they live outside the estate in their plush homes outside here in Trasacco and Co. We are here suffering and nothing has happened to them.
They accuse Top Kings Enterprise Limited and Kings Realty, the estate owners, for hiding the truth. All attempts to reach the company, they say, proved futile. For some who spoke off camera to JoyNews, the ordeal was one too big to bear.
We've packed our things to uncompleted houses around.
There were pregnant women here, nursing mothers here, who had to go through this trauma. And the good neighborliness of the people here, we just tried to keep them away from it. Can you imagine?
Crying.
Children were traumatized. We had to find one home and keep all of them there and ask the people politely to just allow them to be there. Why? They were traumatized, shaking all over the place.
When you open the door, they shake.
My wife is sick right now. My wife is very sick.
Now we'll be sleeping on the street here because I don't know where to go. I can't leave my building there. My children, I don't know where they are. They close from school. I don't want them to see this scene. So I asked the driver to keep them somewhere. So how would they change? How would they bath? How would they go to school tomorrow? What do I tell them? I don't even know what to tell them. So we are still standing in the streets.
As at 8 p.m., after over 14 hours of missing work, trying to calm down his family and thinking on what next, Robert Oseitutu was now ready to move out.
Yeah, apart from the financial burden, my family, I have a 2-year-old boy and a 6-year-old girl. This morning, they were really traumatized when they saw the police and the things. They had to go to school, but because of that, I just have to ask them to go away from the scene just so that at least they can alleviate their trauma. And it's not been easy. I mean, telling them what is happening, changing place of living, they're asking why, but I just told them we need to go to grandma. That's why. It's not been easy dealing with it.
For almost 3 years, this estate had been home to a lot of families. But today, they have to move out. Kingsville is no longer home. PSA Safo's report for JoyNews.
Well, be diligent in acquisition of some of these properties. That's why, again, you have to be at the Habitat Fair. But hopefully there will be some solution to that situation. We'll keep an eye on it and give you the update.